Okay, look, I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's 12 after, and this actually won't be a very long meeting. I just want to show a few things to some people. I know that Lyle has been here. Everybody should be able to see my desktop now and see the landing page of the COE, or of the Coleman Fellows. And so if you've never done this before, basically all you want to do is just go to the COEs in order to access our group. I'm going to click on that now. And then we're down at the bottom here. It's a group that was set up last year. It's Fine Art and Design.
Dusty, I don't see your desktop. So am I supposed
to
see it? No, I did see it before.
I
don't see it either. I don't see it either, Dusty.
Okay, hang on. Let me go back and reshare.
There it is.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. So basically I came through the landing page and clicked on this link right here, COE.
Okay.
And that brings me to all the COEs. And if you scroll down and say Fine Art and Design, you should have a button over here that says Join if you've never joined before. So if you haven't, you want to go ahead and join that particular group so you can see everything. And you can see mine says Leave. That's the default that it switches to whenever after you've joined. So I'm going to click on Fine Art and Design right here. And it's just going to take me to our particular wall. And you can see that what's up here are, hang on a second, there we go. What's up here are a number of posts from the last year. I think it goes to 2013, which is good. And I put up a post just yesterday to show that how easy it is to post here. So what we want to do is we want to start being active here because our plan was to do an asynchronous type of meeting. And so anything that we're doing is as Coleman Fellows, if we put it here, then there's a record of it, and people can scroll back through it and find all sorts of stuff. Like you can see that last year what they did was they actually created a WordPress, which was outside of what we were doing, and we agreed that that was probably not a great idea because it's we want one place that's sort of a repository of everything. So in order to post, this is all pretty self-explanatory, but if you want to post a new post, you just click New Wall, which is not the best term for this, but New Wall means actually a new post in the blog, and you can click it and you can just post right in here if you want to use HTML. You've got some tools up here to do that, and you can post article or text or whatever you want to post in here. But what I'm really more interested in is some of these links right up here, things that we can do. For example, if you want to post your any kind of file like a syllabus or an article, you can actually post it right here, and then this allows people to download it as well. And so this would be a great place to post your syllabus or any other type of information to share. Also, there's a place to post photos. Now, nobody's posted anything here, which is interesting since we're a fine arts group. You would think that there would be some images here. And so this is going to be one of the things that I'm going to start posting, and primarily student work. So Lyle, for example, would be interesting to see some of the prints that are coming out of your shop over there, and particularly as it relates to entrepreneurship and that sort of thing. So if you click on this new photo, not only can you upload the file, you can give it a title, but you can also post a pretty good description in here. So you can explain what the project is or what the problem was that needed to be solved and that sort of thing. So I've already got some student work targeted that as it develops this semester, I'm going to post up here with some information. Another intriguing little post opportunity here are videos, and this is really something that I think that we should get behind. One of the things we talked about was having some sort of event that we could share. So we have guest speakers come in at least a couple of times a week, and some of them are really prominent. And we also have the resources at TCU so that we can, I'm sure a lot of universities do, we can call the instructional services. They'll come over and actually tape everything and put some good sound to it and make a video for us. And then what you would do to get it here is actually provide a URL. So you can upload your videos to Vimeo or YouTube or anything like that. And my suggestion is Vimeo. This is what we use most often in our technology classes, and it works very well. And then you just post a link to the Vimeo, and I'm sure that what happens is it probably takes you to Vimeo when you click on the link. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure that's how it works. Add a caption and publish it. I was also thinking that it might be a good idea if you run across any kind of TED Talks that deal with entrepreneurship in the arts to go ahead and share that here as well. I don't know exactly what the copyright laws are around TED, but since we're an educational institution, I think that we have some sort of fair usage situation that we can work with there, and until somebody tells us to stop, I think that we're probably okay in doing something like that.
If they've got it posted up to the web already, I think all we're doing is making a link to it. It's not like we're redistributing it, so I think we'd be okay.
Yeah,
I don't think there'll be any problem at all. So
yeah, that's actually a good point. That's true. All we're doing is just sending more traffic their way. So
yeah.
So these are some opportunities that we have to work asynchronously, and I think that all we need to do is set some goals on what we want to do. And what I'm going to do personally, and just sort of take the lead and do this, is I'm going to start posting something once a week. I'm just going to have a little tickler in my calendar to put something up here once a week. And I believe, I haven't used this yet, but I believe this little link right here allows us to invite people that are already in the group. And that way we can sort of tickle everybody and let them know that there's something up here. So I'm going to check in, respond to people, and post something about once a week. I'm just probably every Friday.
Dusty?
Active going. Yeah.
Can you click on the 15 that's on that page? Is that, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know what that was. I was thinking it might be addresses to put into the new invite.
Yeah, I think what that is it's the number of invitations that will show on the page at any given time.
I see. So that new invite probably needs to be an email address?
You know, like I say, I haven't experimented with this yet.
Okay.
It would have to be in this user list. So let me see. I think Lyle probably is in here. I'm going to send him an invite. Let's see how it works. That's not you, is it, Lyle? Is that you?
It is. Yes.
Okay. So let me send you an invite and let's see what happens here. Oh, wait a minute. I have to do this. New invite. There we go. Uh-oh. Try again. I don't know what I'm inviting you to, but invite failed to send. Okay. Oh, I see.
Oh,
so
this is for inviting people to group.
Aha, there you go.
Why don't you, am I in there? Why don't you invite me, Dusty? Let's try it. Let's just see how that works. I don't know if I'm on that list on the other page.
I can't clear this. Oops. Let me refresh. I couldn't.
Yeah, I think he said it doesn't like the navigation can be different.
Yeah. Look at that. It won't clear the. It should
Can
be
you just
JavaScript.
type in? Can you type in the new invite? There you go.
That's a good idea. So do you have a username?
Oh boy, try J.S. Pulaski, J.S.P.U.L.A.S.K.I.
Okay. All caps or?
Doesn't matter. I don't think it'll matter.
Okay. P-U-L-A-S-K-I.
Yep. Let's try that and see.
All right. Let's see what happens. Well, something happened.
Something happened.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So we'll see what happens if that invites you to the group.
All right. I'm not going to participate, so.
Yeah. So I guess what we'll have to do here is if we post something, maybe go ahead and manually just send an email to everyone and say, I've posted something new on the wall, and maybe put a link just so that it's clickable through the email, put a link in the email to maybe prompt people to go look at it and view it. And so the email that I've sent out a number of them. I went ahead and instead of blind copy, and I put it right there in the address list, so everybody should be able to grab that address list and use it for their own. And that's everybody who signed up in Chicago to be in this group.
Okay.
So
Dusty,
anyway,
Dusty, what's under events? Can we post these webinars there, or whatever you call this?
I looked at this, and I think that what this is for is if you're having some sort of event that is on ground as opposed to virtual.
Oh, yeah.
However,
okay.
I was looking at this and thinking that you could, if you wanted to hold some sort of virtual event via WebEx, that you could post this in here and schedule it. Now, there may be a way to, it says schedule down here, there may be a way to do some sort of synchronous type of, or a type of work through this website, but I don't think there is, or it doesn't work, because if there was, then there wouldn't be a, wouldn't have to go through Joe to set up all the WebExes. So I haven't tried this yet, but I'll give it a look moving forward and see if there's some way I can work with this and do something with this.
I mean, if the time and date of the next meeting, and then some of the information under event to get connected like we are today, I think Mike's on here, but you're right.
Yeah, actually, that may be exactly what it is. I'm just going to, let's try it while we're sitting here. Why not? So we'll do a test. Fill in these fields so that we don't get an error message. And we'll put today's date in, which is, what is today, 24th?
24th. My daughter's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to your daughter.
That's how I know what day it is.
Okay, let's see if we schedule something here now. Click the button. It says it's waiting, so something's happening.
That hand looks very excited.
What's that?
The hand looks very excited. The cursor there.
Okay, so here we posted a test event. I'm not sure what this means.
Well, I think it means that if anybody was here and they clicked on event, if I went on the website myself and I clicked on event, I would see this. I think.
Okay.
I think it's also like an invite that gets sent out, like on Facebook.
Right.
If you have an event, you can choose attending maybe or not attending.
Right.
Yeah, and I just received an email about the event, so I bet I can click here and say I'm going to attend.
It's almost like kind of the Facebook thing, of the way they said.
Jeff, did you say you got an email about it?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
So I guess everybody who's in the group then got an email about the event. So there we go. So okay, this is what we can do then. If we post a photo or a video, we can then enter it in as an event, and it will automatically notify everybody.
And then they can respond to it, or if it's attending or responding or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I think last year how we had it set up was if we had something that we posted, it automatically went to people's emails and they had an opportunity to respond to it, whether it was a project or an event or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to respond that I'll be attending. I clicked the link on the email and it just gave me the page that you're seeing.
Right. So would you be able to hit one of those maybe attending, not attending? Try that.
No, it didn't look like those were links that I could hit. Let me try it again. Maybe
I didn't get an email as far as I can tell.
So
Yeah.
One attending.
Could be in the ether somewhere.
I think that may be me, but
yeah, you're the one that's attending. Well, it looks like it's there. We just need to figure out how. Maybe it's under notifications over here.
Well, since it's all here, Dutchy's the one that's going to be there at 3. Sorry.
oh, this is a way to set preferences for different notifications.
Yeah.
So right now, for example, any events that are put up, it's set to notify. In fact, any files that are set to put up, you're supposed to get notification on, supposedly. So that's just that's preferences. It's a little bit of a clunky interface, but it's not bad. I've seen worse.
Well, I appreciate you doing this because it's going to make the website easier to navigate for me commonly. So that's nice. Thanks.
Good. Okay. Well, I think if each of us sort of set some personal goals for just being in here and being active, and then if every time we're active we send out some sort of notification to everybody in the group of what we've done, that eventually we'll maybe get some momentum and get some stuff posted. And then that way, whenever we have a meeting in February, we can go in and I can talk about the number of posts that are up, the number of videos that were posted, and maybe share some of the things that were done. And we won't be so embarrassing, will it, Stoll?
Thank you.
I really had nothing to say. And in fact,
I tried to fill in with more nothing. So.
Yeah, that's right. It was a little bit, and I think we followed the engineering group, which had a whole PowerPoint presentation ready to go.
Exactly.
So we'll have a little bit more next time around. Anybody else have anything to share? Okay. Well, great. Thanks for attending, everyone. And I guess what I'm going to do now is find out exactly where this is saved so that other people can view it, and then I'll send a link to the group and say, hey, we had a meeting you might find informational. Go in and give it a look, and I'll also go ahead and put this in writing and send to everybody just as an update, and we'll see where we go from there.
All right.
And so we're going to, did you say sometime in February? What was that other date?
I don't have the date exactly when that is, but we got a note from Joe that had the dates in it, and I'm sure he'll send reminders out. But it's sometime in February. I think it's once a month that we meet and do a report. So, okay.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Thank you.